Yeah.
I won't believe it until I see the prompt.
Yeah, right.
Oh shit! I was putting some
load
water.
that shit up myself, Teddy.
You won't
You got
get
1 minute.
prompt.
I got all the time. I fucking what? I'm in my house. Fuck you. I can walk around with a fucking headset on.
Well, I'm in my house too. What does that got to
Right.
do with anything? It's not like he invited us over.
Yeah, they're right. Man, you get the fuck out. My house. See if I fuck this intro up. In
God, I'm hoping
the
you-
afterlife.
My part, yes,
And
yeah.
the point being, I'm in my house. Don't rush me, dog. I got this. Don't rush me.
Gotta,
Just go to get my fucking water. Okay?
We ain't on black people time, man. Let's go.
We are on time. All the time.
We're
I'm
on
waiting for
real
this nigga.
people, regular people time.
11
Did
o'clock.
you say real? Did you say
All
real
right,
people?
looking for that
Real
Did you
prompt.
just say fucking real
Real people. I did.
There we go.
Whoa.
There we
you're-
go.
Oh, goddamn.
We're live for real, ladies and gentlemen. All right. This week on the Red Eye Report, shit's getting too unreal on Earth, so it's time for some space updates. Cosmonaut Oracle. He's lost his spacewalking privileges. Let's just say it wasn't Tang floating around in the bottom of his spacesuit.
Was it still orange though? God, I hope so.
No, it wasn't. I don't think they make a lemonade flavor.
Well, it could have been diarrhea.
I mean, okay.
Diarrhea-ish.
So real quick, can't tell me in how many years have we been in space? Had astronauts up in space.
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
you know, on the
40
ISS, they're up there for like a year at a time. You
Yeah.
can't tell me little private room. They're not beating off up there.
Oh yeah.
They're totally
Oh,
Zero
beating off.
gravity
I-
orgasms gotta
I'm
be
sure there's some
Gotta
beating
be
off,
fucking- yeah.
but not in your
Yeah.
spacesuit, man, Oracle. That's why you
Dude,
get-
I'm
can't
willing
take
to bet there's
spacewalks
been some
anymore.
fucking up there, bro.
There's some
like
fucking,
fucking
right?
Sure, they're
I mean,
all
really. I
good.
mean, yeah, 360 fucking missionary be pretty awesome.
Or it could be one of those things where it's like a water bed. How it's just
Right?
it
No,
doesn't
like
work.
up there,
You push and then whoa,
like up there, you
Yeah.
can just spin her. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah,
spin
she'd
her
spin
around.
away from you though.
Just
You-
fucking
All right,
Oh,
moving
watch
on.
your head.
part of the game,
Watch.
man.
Teddy. Teddy thought about going up to space, but
Yeah, black folks don't do space.
all the black holes are saying that the white dwarves are just racist. Then we got Milky Way Mystic, who has a solar mass of 1.5 trillion stars. Scientific fact.
Scientific fact, folks.
That's a lot of stars, man.
Yeah,
There's a
right.
lot of fucking stars.
And I'm that artichoke ass looking asteroid ashtray. And this is the Red Eye Report. Whew, I said it without
What?
tripping. Artichoke ass looking asteroid ashtray.
Artichoke? You look
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I
an
don't
artichoke?
understand it.
Yep, an artichoke
Like,
looking
I
asteroid.
think you just rhyme into rhyme like Kurt Cobain. Ambulado!
Yeah.
Albino!
Make money. So, I just got these. You got these little YouTube links you can pull up as we go along. Oracle.
Maybe.
New Horizon.
Stop telling him what to do, man. You always tell him what to do.
That's always going well for us. It doesn't usually kick off.
The ones I
fucking-
put show by.
Okay, what am I playing? This fucking Hyper Belt?
This is gonna be fun.
New Horizon photographs for this object visited by satellite. And then there's a link there.
Horizon.
Yeah, and it says Orakoth.
Yes.
Okay.
Orakoth. So this thing is 1 billion miles further than Pluto. So do you remember when we got the pictures of Pluto? I think it was 2015.
It sounds like a Swedish doom metal band. Oracle.
Sounds like
It is
somebody summoning
actually
a demon.
named after the Potawatomi tribe that were from the Chesapeake Bay area. I guess that it's a tradition to scientists when they find new objects, it's kind of like wherever the lab. So that like this was discovered in the Chesapeake Bay area by these scientists. So they take whatever native people in that area and use their language to name. So Arakoth sounds like a death metal band. It just means sky. But But if you see this picture of this thing,
Orkoth.
it looks like a weird kid's toy. Look at it. It's kind of like a big blob on one end and then a smaller blob. It's not like a general sphere. You know, and here's this guy. He's like, I'm the last one of the...
What the fuck is this thing? Why is it important?
This is the furthest object in our solar system. So this is 1 billion miles further than Pluto that we've ever like flown a spacecraft alongside.
Oh, okay. And how big is this? Or yeah, how big is it compared to Pluto?
It's tiny compared to Pluto. It's like an asteroid's kind of mass. But I would have to somebody Google what the difference would be. While I move along, throwing me off with questions that I don't have answers.
Shit out there that we gonna find something we don't want to find.
This isn't an interactive podcast, motherfucker. We're here to listen to you.
Yeah.
So
and fuck with you when we have the chance because it's fun.
Exactly. The latest news, which I didn't even get into figure out how they found it, but they found water on the moon. Apparently, they think water may be on space dust. You know, it's like, who knew? There's water chunks of ice just floating around out there, crashing into the moon. I guess
they found water on the moon a long time ago.
They have on the backside. I guess the theory was that they would never find it on the sunlit side because it would evaporate. But they have now discovered it on the sunlit side. So that's another little space news. Next in space news, we've got NASA launches Americans into space.
God, I wish we had one of those ticker tape sounds from like the 60s fucking news reports.
So yeah, I love these astronauts. It was Bob and Doug were the two astronauts.
Bob and Doug. Of course they were.
They basically set the historic launch for the first time of a private company, NASA putting astronauts up. Also, the first time
Bob Jones and Doug Mars
since
like that.
2011 is the last time we flew anyone up into space from a U.S. rocket.
Yeah, wasn't there?
We've been hitching rides with the
Russian shit.
Wasn't there a recent one that was all ours though?
Yeah, that's what this one is here.
Oh, okay.
It was.
I only listened to half of what you say. So
right. Exactly. It was called the Crew Dragon Demo 2.
Those suits look kind of lame. They need to fucking make those look cooler.
They do really lame. Like, there's no buttons and shit.
Right.
You know, the old
what the fuck, man?
Look very utilitarian. It's like, this shit gets stuff done.
Right.
I need
bulky. Fucking dials
because
and gauges
right.
Shit.
I got a tether rope
it's
here.
It's not supposed to be stylish. It's supposed to keep you alive in the vacuum of space. For fuck's sake.
Hey, all I'm saying is the shit from 50 years ago looked like way cooler than that.
It looks like some
50 years ago, didn't they have the big fucking? Didn't they have the big fucking suits 50 years ago?
Fuck yeah, it looked badass.
These are a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure their
fucking
freedom of movement was.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
like those ancient scuba diving suits were just a big metal thing around you with a hose.
Basically, a gigantic snorkel with a fucking compressor on one end and shit.
Hard to spacewalk when you feel like you're always tugging a tree. You can't move your fucking arms.
Yeah. So,
they really had no design to them, though, Teddy. Like, I get what you're saying, but they should be like form-fitting at least or something. Those were just dumb looking.
That or a design on the front, because it looked pretty plain Jane on the front. Like, what are you going there to? You cutting
flames? They should have had
space
flames,
meat.
though.
Like, this looks like a butcher.
Cutting space meat.
Yeah, they should have went to like Hot Topic and got some fucking
fucking flames. Like some fake tattoo sleeves and shit.
Yeah, racing stripes.
They show up, the crew, they're just like, what the fuck?
Fucking all emo and shit. Like, I guess we're
so they have successfully already landed back. So the whole like takeoff, docking, staying at the space station for a while, and then taking the pod back down worked. So cool. Cheers to them for that. Moving along. Next in space news, old China lands on the dark side of the moon. This was in January 3rd of 2019. They set basically another human record by we've never actually put any spacecraft on the dark side of the moon.
Nobody has any.
Nobody.
Like any nation.
No nation.
Okay.
It's something over there, man. I'm telling you, don't fuck with it. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone, white people.
Don't realize what
damn
the dark side of the
They're
moon is.
Chinese,
we can't
Teddy.
fight back. It doesn't matter. Right? They're lighter than me. Just leave it alone.
Some people don't realize that the moon doesn't it rotates a little, but it doesn't actually rotate relative to us.
Oh, that's right. It's tidally
So-
locked.
Yeah. So that the dark side, the edges shift a little, but other than that, that side stays away. And one of the reasons why we've never landed anything down there is because once you're on the dark side of the moon, and I was trying to make up clever joke about Oracle playing in a death metal band on the dark side of the moon, and then his failure for his show, because the problem with the dark side of the moon is you can't transmit.
Fucking
to
joke.
Earth. Like, so what China's done
to
is
explain the joke, Ashtray. It's not funny.
they have a separate exactly. They have a separate satellite orbiting the moon to transmit the data from their rover driving in the dark on the dark side.
I was gonna say, couldn't they just bounce it off of something? That's clever though.
Have a go.
Accomplished it, you know.
Yeah. So moving along next.
I mean, hey, they might kill people and just fucking randomly, you know, slaughter innocents,
ever
but at least they're on
photo
the dark side of the moon.
Of a black hole. And we're not talking about Mystic's
any
mom's.
pictures here?
Your mom's never been photographed before?
Pull up that YouTube link there. That'll show the picture of it. You'll
Again,
see
dude,
it's just.
stop fucking telling him what to do.
He
So
asked me if I had any pictures.
This blurry piece of shit.
Yes. That was the whole point. Look at that. It's like, oh, look at that. It looks like an out of focus butthole.
That's because somebody in NASA's laughing because they passed that shit off as a black hole.
Right?
So
Yeah, some perv at NASA. is like,
Right.
They really believe it's a black hole, bro.
what they so the thing is, a radio telescope, like a black hole, is just it's too much information for a single telescope to try to gather in. But they thought, well, what if we use 8 at the same time? So they had 8 different radio telescopes across the world, synced them up with atomic clocks. Don't ask me how that works. But they had them all looking at the same time then, that we were able to pull in that whole picture. That ring you see is actually a star it's like the star being ripped apart around the event horizon. Moving along, further in space news.
Well, actually, I have one thing. With fucking speaking of shitty pictures, have you guys seen on the NFL this year where they've got like Intel new AI camera, and it just looks like complete fucking dog shit?
Yeah.
Know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's because it's interpolating the frames and moving it from side to side. There's no camera there. I know what you mean, where it like spins around, so you could see the 360 view thing or whatever you mean.
Right,
Is that what you're talking
yeah,
about?
but it's all blurry and shit. It's like fucking
it's
make
because
this
it's
better before
interpolating
you
the
fucking
frames.
use
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's just not developed technology.
What is it
It's
called?
almost like that. It's almost like those fans in the stands. Did you see that? Fox stopped doing it because it was just outrageously stupid. Like in baseball games, they'd fucking put fake fans in the fucking stands.
Right.
Like
Digitally?
you could obviously tell that they were fucking fake. You know what I
They tried to
mean?
put
Oh yeah.
It was in the Denver Broncos. They had the stadium. I think they had all the South Park characters or some shit, or
Okay,
all,
that's
It
cool.
was some stadiums. Some stadiums they put on South
Oh
Park
no,
characters.
they have cutouts and shit.
You could do
now.
cutouts. You could even pay for get
But like
yourself in
Fox, when baseball first started back,
there. It looked like
months ago.
video game crowds.
Yeah, they would digitally put crowds into the
Oh,
fucking.
okay, like
Oh,
like the
I
Like
see.
it was,
like the NBA did when
Like
they
you're
put
playing
the fucking
fucking
screens
Madden
around.
or some shit.
Yeah, but the NBA, those are real people though.
NBA
It's
11K.
Like this was just fake people that
Oh,
they
wow.
digitally put into the fucking stands. Like
So
Like,
Oh,
You know,
wow.
they
I
kind of
know, I
all
didn't
have
know
a
that shit.
similar,
That's kinda
like,
retarded. Why not
Yeah,
just
it's just like 4 different people
Gestures.
just reproduced. You know what I mean? Like, it's,
So it did look like madness. It's like, why's that guy?
yeah,
on 2D?
that's
What the fuck
exactly
is
what it
going on?
was. Yeah, they were all like doing the same shit. and, like,
Horny as all hell.
it was fucking
Uh,
so stupid. I was like, what the fuck? Anyway,
right.
sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how they took a picture of this fucking black hole, stitching together a bunch of satellites over time. It took 2 years to pull in all the information. Like a lot of times it's hard for people to understand is these images are actually an interpretation of all this radio signal data. And so like that's kind of why it looks like a blurry butthole. But it actually is. It is proof that data proves like the
It is
image
actually
looks like what Einstein predicted, or like what I think is
Hawking.
general.
Hey kids, you want to know why this looks like a hairy butthole?
Yeah, right. That's why we kept it out of focus.
Radios.
You don't want to see the real version. That sounds like a South Park episode where it really is like,
have to pay.
why does it look blurry? It's because it was just too inappropriate, so we had to blur it out. Really was the black hole looked like a hairy butthole.
Right.
Oh, all right. Further along in space
Keep
news,
it going.
Voyager 2. You remember the Voyager missions?
Okay. Do me a
Yeah.
favor. Can you at least try to do it like the old
Star Trek
1950s?
Voyager?
Yeah.
Try to do what?
Voyager.
Like with Catherine Janeway?
Oh God, yeah, I forgot about that series. That they're named after these satellites. So these are the satellites that were they were launched in 1977, and these fuckers are still going.
Yeah, until they
built
crash
a
into
blast.
something.
They built a blast back then, bud.
No, the thing is, they're also the ones that have. Do you remember the golden record?
Mm-hmm. That's like all the fucking. Doesn't that have Carl Sagan's fucking pubes on it or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, is that the thing they send up for aliens?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
aliens,
yeah.
right,
It's
they
like-
find it, yeah.
Here,
The point-
alien friends,
Voyager.
we present you Carl
Our
Sagan's
greatest
pubes.
astrophysicist, cubes.
So-
And then all aliens are gonna do is say all these fucks can do is make gold discs. Let's fuck them up, take the shit, and then they're done.
Yeah.
Oh, they got gold, nigga.
So the Voyager 1 and 2, they are both in 2018. They reached the edge of our actual solar system. So they've gone.
Really?
Voyager 1 has reached that's what really interstellar space is. It's getting outside of the bubble that our sun makes our solar system. So you know how we understand what do you call it, the Earth's magnetic field, and how it protects us from like the solar waves and shit, and they show it kind of like a force field. Well, you have to think of that the sun also creates its own force field like that. And Voyager 1 was its plasma sensors were damaged, so they knew it was out in interstellar space, but they couldn't read any plasma. And once Voyager 2 finally made it out there, they were able to prove this called the heliopause. It's like a big, shield where all the interstellar solar space and crazy gamma rays and shit like hit that heliopause and like fire crack and create this wall of plasma.
So now it's out there.
So now,
So now you're saying that there's a wall of plasma we have to get through to get like out of our solar system.
Well, the thing is, so it's how our sun. If this was our solar system, sun's in the middle, all the planets going around. We're still going around the Milky Way like this as a bubble. Think of it. And
So that's what I'm saying. But our bubble is made out of plastic instead of soapy water. So
I don't think it sounds like it's plastic.
Plasma. I meant to say
yeah.
plasma. Fuck me. Plasma instead of
Cheap
soapy
Chinese
bubble.
plastic. Just-
Yeah.
It's Chinese made, and we finally discovered it.
Didn't they
So
say
it's
that
like we're
there's
in a-
like
we're in
some
a bubble of
crazy ass
plasma, is what I'm saying.
forces
It's
and
a-
shit out there that they didn't even really fucking understand.
Well, this is one of the things that they got back from the data.
Yeah,
They
like somebody that doesn't want
said
us to
now
leave.
too. It's like the thing. I guess
I mean, shit. Leave it alone, white people. God
Voyager
damn.
2, like went into a shutdown phase, in 2019, and it was actually able to. They basically had like this kind of fail-safe system that shutted everything down. They had to do a manual reboot, and on their website they still show it's like it says one-way light time 21 hours. So it's like that means like sending signals out there, it takes 21 hours before it gets back or even gets there.
Yeah, at the speed of light.
Yep, light time.
Damn.
So I'm assuming radio waves would be traveling, in the electromagnetic spectrum. So their website too, it still tracks the it's got the active tracking of like how many miles away it is from the sun and from Earth. It's pretty cool. They have I guess they had a kind of controversy when they were originally launched, before they launched, because the reason they're still working, this is 44 years.
Right.
They have basically nuclear batteries in them, and people freaked out because they're like, we can't have nuclear battery on top of a rocket, blows up, it'll, but I think in relative terms of like how much radioactive material it would be compared to like a full nuclear plant.
See, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. In 1977, they built a fucking two satellites or whatever the fuck they are, Voyagers, that are able to last this long and go to the edge of known space.
Yep.
But I can't get oil that lasts longer than 5,000 miles, really. You know what I'm saying? They're like, they haven't, our technology is like so fucked up that like come on, man.
Well, it's not our technology. That's the economy. People, I mean, if they sell you oil that you never have to buy again, I mean, what's the point?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Capitalism
is such bullshit. Dude.
Right.
I'm sorry, but like it just doesn't make sense. The whole purpose is to make money off of us.
Yep.
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
It's all right. I don't know if I have any other. That might be. Yeah, no, that's it. Short and sweet.
But you gotta say as you're running through that shit, I imagine you saying it in the voice like the old 1950s, like before the cartoons.
Where it's like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, this week
in news. Yeah. This week in news. Yeah, there you go.
It's actually pretty cool. On the feed, I found a video of all the pictures that they included on the Voyager that they sent out.
Oh, is that what you're showing right now? Yeah. Oh, wow. Is someone just eating cotton, or are they smelling it?
Yeah, they just fucking weird ass fucking shit.
Chinese dinner party. Boy, I wonder if some of these might not even be appropriate by today's standards.
Nothing's appropriate.
It's true.
Supermarket.
We've reached the postmodern era where nothing is PC enough. Always reason to pick it apart. That's pretty cool, though, all those old photos. The aliens will know exactly what to look for.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Hey, fellas,
this is how the humans are made. Oh, look, they showed us some x-rays.
I mean, yeah.
Calcium
just
bone.
Leave it alone, white people. God damn.
All right.
They didn't even put periods after UN, so it's the unbuilding. If somebody finds that, they're going to be like, oh, the unbuilding. I want to see that.
Where is your unbuilding?
Then we'll correct them, and they'll be like, how dare you?
We don't unbuild things in America. We build things. Where is your unbuilding? All right. Moving along now to our What's Sexy. Oracle, downtime.
Downtime. Went out to Vermont this past weekend.
Did a little sailing.
Oh, did you try the maple syrup?
Had some maple syrup, yeah. But there's a cabin that we go out to, a fucking hunting cabin. Got an outhouse.
Nice.
Fucking, it's quiet. And just chilled the fuck out.
Wait,
Is it,
so like an
owned by
outhouse
her
is a
parents
good
or what?
thing? Like
Yeah,
you
the outhouse
want
is
to
a good
just shit
thing.
in? You just want to shit into a big
Wait, so
hole?
there's no like working toilet in the cabin?
Nope.
Our houses ain't bad.
I don't
As long
know.
as someone else is
If I-
taking care of them.
Fucking chilled the fuck out. Read. Did some schoolwork shit. Got pistol a little bit. Yeah, it was
at the
relaxing.
creatures.
Is this
Just
just
the
like
two
a
of you?
family cabin?
Yeah,
cabin
it's
or
just
what?
a family cabin that they have that they go out hunting and shit. But nice to get away to the
Did you
the
take your
quiet.
pistol
Just
to
the
the
two of you?
outhouse with you?
To the outhouse with me? Well, when I had,
Yeah.
I've got a holster that because Vermont,
So-
everybody's
so
got
the-
a fucking
wait,
gun.
So were you shitting with a holster on?
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
holster's for.
Yeah, the
Holding
holster
your
was
gun.
on my
Right? Isn't that
my
the whole
belt,
point?
but
It's
it's
to,
not
like-
like I'm fucking like shitting on my fucking gun or something.
I didn't think you were. I'm just saying. Okay, never mind. You're good.
It was on my belt.
Dude, if he's in the woods, I'd be carrying something with me too. Wouldn't they in fucking Vermont, they got bears and shit, dude.
Actually, the last time we were out there was a bear that went. It was probably about 50 yards away from the front porch.
Yeah,
Came
fuck
running
that.
across. Bears.
That's when that gun comes out. I don't know what a pistol even. I mean, well, you pump enough shots in it, obviously it'll kill it, but
I mean, 15 rounds to the head will kill anything.
yeah, right, yeah, yeah,
Boom, boom,
Doesn't maul you first.
right, yeah. You just got to get them in quick. You got to hit the right spots quick. If you just piss
Yeah.
it off. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Word.
Shoot him in the face.
Word. All right, moving along to Mystic, Dangerous World of Comedy.
All right, so this is a special on Netflix. Larry Charles made it, who is he was a writer on Seinfeld years ago, and he also directed Religulous, Borat, Bruno, shit like that. So he's a comedian himself, but he wanted to I guess discover what comedy was like in other places, but not just other places, like war zones specifically. So he went to Iraq and like Liberia and shit, and just talked to people who were trying to like bring comedy into a world where there really wasn't or isn't. You know what I mean? Their comedy is so different. Like it just obviously in Iraq, like there's shit you just can't say. Like they'll fucking behead you for like saying shit wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they have to walk these lines. But it's interesting. I don't know that it's necessarily funny, because some parts are really not. And not because they're not trying to be. It's because
Uncomfortable
the
or
shit
what?
they're talking about. Yeah, it's like he interviews this warlord in Liberia that's now a comedian. And he even comments on it. He's like, this is the most surreal fucking thing I've ever done. He's like, this guy, his name was General Butt Naked, right? So like when he would do rituals and shit in the 90s in Liberia when they were having civil wars, and he would cut people's heads off and shit naked. Like, because it's like a fucking cultural thing. Like they just fucking were brutal as fuck,
Huh.
right? This guy is a fucking comedian now in Liberia. You know what I mean? Like that is the most fucking, and he's like, dude, he goes into detail about fucking how brutal he was, and it's depressing.
Does he?
You know,
I mean,
but
does
like,
he? Does he shoot at the audience if they don't laugh?
No,
I mean,
yeah,
is there
is
like
he-
an
what
element
the
of
fuck
danger?
is he
Is there- I mean, is there
doing?
like an element of danger here?
he like reforms kid soldiers and shit.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So,
dude.
so what is it, more like a TED Talk then than a comedy sketch?
No. There's other people that are actual comedians that this
Oprah
is just
book
one of
interview?
them. This is just one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the dudes that he's profiling. There's other people who are actual, like aren't fucking warlords that became comedians. But the thing is they don't have access to like even our television shows or anything. You know what I mean? So this is all like homegrown comedy. Like they're like, oh, you know, they're asking this fucking dude like, what's his favorite comedy? And he's like, oh, he's like saying some shit like Sanford and Son. You know what I mean? Like that's all he's seen of the American comedy. Like he's he's all on his own. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of it's a cool sociological documentary.
Cool.
Or to the up.
All right, moving along to Teddy. Quick ass mail.
Yeah, so I ordered some my lights from Ashtray, some titty lighters. You know,
There's a lot of dicks
few,
there
few,
too.
There's a lot of dicks, but contextual cocks. Okay, contextual. They have to be doing something. All right. Came fast, fuck. I mean, he sent them on Saturday. He mailed them on Saturday, and they fucking they came on Monday. From Wisconsin to Tennessee. That was extremely quick. I didn't expect to get him that fucking quick. So it's.
Well, it didn't contain a boat, so obviously.
All right.
Well, yeah, it's yes. I was just saying that. Thanks for the lighters, buddy. Quick service.
No problem.
I honestly expected it to be like a.
You're
month.
like, it's gonna take him 3 months.
I mean, yeah. Where's my fucking lighters, bro? I paid you the instant.
Ashley's a businessman, dude.
He is. Yeah.
That's how I make my cheddar. Serve them up fast. Can't let
Your cheddar. I think when they say it, there's no R. You hard R the cheddar.
Cheddar. Wisconsin.
Yeah, we got cheddar.
Right.
We got cheddar.
Travis says
Travis
came
sick.
fast as fuck. Ashtray hears that a lot.
It's a medical condition. Okay.
Hey, I got a lot of people to serve.
Disability. Fucking disability.
Son of a bitch.
It's a disability. Stop making fun of it.
All right. Moving along to me. What's sexy is that hilarious story of the poor Trump, the Trump rally folks who were, driven by bus 4 miles away from their cars.
Yeah, that's fucking great, dude.
Because it sounds like he's just having these rallies at airfields.
I didn't know they driven 4 miles 4 miles away. I thought they parked their car. I thought they could walk to their cars and shit.
No, that's why they were like stuck out there. They were bussed in.
Yeah, they were bussed in, but there's no buses to take them back.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, there was a traffic jam or something. It's like, it's claiming like it was a one-way road. It's like, bitch, if it's a one-way road, you would know that's going to be a problem, and you're going to send those buses early.
Right. That doesn't make any sense.
These old people, had to
We're like
some of them were
30
there. It's almost like,
hospitalized.
oh yeah, a number of the old folks, they were starting to get
But they'll still vote for Trump.
So police officers were, like in ones and twos taking old people who were getting too cold.
Okay, great generation, my ass. They should be able to walk back for 4 miles in the cold.
Yeah,
they
4 miles, Grandma.
They were used to that climate. I mean, they were that climate.
Right? You had to do it uphill, Grandma. What's wrong?
Yeah, uphill in the snow. Both
Don't
ways.
die.
Both ways in the snow.
Wow.
That was kind of harsh. I'm sorry.
I know. Sorry, Grandma. You can vote for Trump. So yeah. I just think it's a funny, like some reporter had tweeted like this shit show is Trump in a nutshell.
Oh yeah, it is. It's
Open in.
Yep, get them in there and
get them all riled up.
Pop smoke.
All right, I gotta go.
Duck out
Fly
the back.
away. Wait, how do we get out? Nobody thought about what to deal with the fucking crowd.
So how did they get out? Did they call Ubers and shit? Did they send choppers?
No,
how did they get out?
Well, some of them were out there. So the rally ended at 9 p.m. Some were out there till about 1:30, 2 in the morning.
So okay, so
it was just a mass of thousands of people, but like they weren't able to get buses in. Like 1 or 2 buses would get there, and a bus would fill up and then try to go back. But like they obviously fucked up in orchestrating the buses being there to deal with the crowd. And so they were stuck there.
That's because he plans these things fucking an hour and a half in advance.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And he fucking comes in real fast. It's actually my fuck what you think, so I'll wait.
Right on. Well, speaking of fuck what you thinks, moving along to Oracle, black hole in my mouth.
Yeah.
Wow.
Another fucking mouth
I knew a
problem.
girl who
Oh no, another mouth problem. Man,
Oh,
what have you
Stan,
been
if
eating,
you're
boy?
watching, you're in for a
Now,
shock.
now I've got this.
Too many Reese's Pieces in the bed.
God damn it! Now I've got this fucking thing where, for whatever reason, food can get like between my gum and the fucking edge of my tooth. So I'm like,
Oh,
God
yeah.
damn, like what's
Get stuck there.
going on? And I start like, picking at it and flossing at it. This was in Vermont. It's like I'm fucking doing a magic trick of pulling out fucking meat, shreds of
Oh,
fucking salad
Jesus
and shit.
Christ.
Oh, so it was like a pocket of storing food?
Yeah, a pocket of fucking food. Now every
Whoa.
time I fucking eat, it's like, what the fuck? Why do I have loose ass gums? What did I do to my fucking gums, man?
Why do I
Boy
have
got loose gums.
They usually, my dentist anyways, measures that once a year. They do that thing where they poke down in your gums.
Yeah.
You think they would have found that?
The rest of my shit is fine. It's just where they recently did
So-
work.
That's all it did.
Oh,
That's
so
why
you
you
got a
so
little
they fucked
slack.
it up?
I don't know what the fuck, but it's like, God damn it.
Do you have a water pick?
Yeah, I do have a water pick, so I've been fucking blasting it
Yeah,
with that.
Use that on a regular basis, at least to keep it clean.
You think-
Jesus
you think it
Christ.
was-
You can get infection.
Yeah,
now.
but
water
you need to
pick-
go
that
get that
sounds so
fucking
gross.
filled in or
Wait,
something.
if you're
Right?
using a water pick, could the water pick be the problem? Like blasting in there, like opening those space
Well,
between your gums or
use
something?
it lightly.
Would
you
there
know,
be- Well, I mean, he said he's blasting, so I'm like, because you think that could be
Well,
part of the problem.
yeah, I mean, it's
What bit is it?
fine
Like a
everywhere
pressure
else in my
washer or something,
fucking
maybe.
mouth. And then I've got this like secret fucking chamber in my goddamn
You're
mouth.
like a squirrel.
under
You're
your
like a
gums,
squirrel.
yeah.
You got
Oh,
extra
your chipmunk
cheeks
pocket.
and shit.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah,
God, you
what the
probably had,
fuck,
like,
man.
Oh, like chunks of feta.
I had
in
a
there and
fucked up
stuff.
tooth like that though, but it was
Boy
just
got loose
rotted
gums.
out.
I think honestly, I think like one side of the root fucking like busted off. Because
Huh.
shortly after
Maybe. Yeah, it could.
Shortly after they worked on my tooth, like I was eating something like fries, not even anything that hard, and it was just like crunch.
Oh, really?
And there was blood, and I'm like, Jesus fuck, what the fuck's going
yeah,
on?
it broke underneath probably.
Yeah, I think it broke underneath.
And you didn't do anything about
Is it a
that?
No, I
molar on
didn't
the
do
bottom,
anything
I
about it.
assume?
I just
What's wrong
pretended
with
like
you,
it didn't
man?
exist.
Does your tooth just wiggle freely and you don't care about it? You just
That's the
might
thing,
come,
it
might
isn't
not.
wiggling freely. I just have this fucking like pocket underneath my
Yeah.
tooth that I can
But
access.
still, that initial like
You're gonna-
crack, snap, like
You
ooh,
need to get that
I'm
checked out.
bleeding.
before
That's
you
I'd be
find out
like,
you
fuck,
got
I
an
gotta go to
abscess
the
right here or
dentist.
something.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah,
You have
you need to go
another
check it out.
infection.
Oracle's like me, dude. I will wait until
Put that
Well,
shit off
I
to the
just
last
can't
minute.
do it anymore.
Dude, any inkling of
I
pain,
can't
I'm
stand
in
the
the
That's
dentist.
why you don't have a
office.
leg
Can't-
anymore.
Yeah. right. No, it's still there. It's just deformed. Shit.
It's a good point. Any inkling of pain, I'm in the fucking. You want to go, doctor?
Oh,
Okay, I'll go.
man, that sounds gross though. But I guess if you didn't realize, if you just ignored whatever, like, would you think you bit your lip or something? Like, oh, I don't know what
No,
that blood
I'm
is
just
all
like,
about, but
okay, well, it's just like resettling or something. I don't
I
know.
get.
Teeth don't resettle.
It's just like a
What kind of
fucking
shit-
old
What kind of
house.
shit is that? The teeth don't resettle. What is wrong
Dude,
with
someday
you?
it's gonna shatter and you're gonna regret it. Just go
Yeah,
get it.
you got to
checked.
get that looked at.
Ah, son of a
Really?
bitch.
Find
Yeah,
out you have an abscess
they might have
or
to just
something,
replace the
like,
entire
goiter
thing
on
with
the
a
side of your neck.
crown
Jesus. Just go to the dentist.
or a fake thing.
God
uh,
damn it.
It's so.
That's what
Travis,
insurance
it's
is
not a
fucking for.
foundation.
Go to the dentist. That's what you have insurance for. Go to the goddamn dentist.
The oh yeah, I don't know. I'm one of those where it's like if I see something like that, I get all like stupid paranoid.
It's not a foundation.
Mm. All right, moving along. Domestic Trump's face. Oh, farce.
Well, his fake fucking face too, I guess. That 60 Minutes interview was fucking awesome. I don't know if you guys saw it,
I did finally get to watch
but
it.
but it was just so bad for him. Like I don't understand what he thinks.
Yeah.
It only helped him. If you listen to the other side, they felt like he was bombarded. He
Well,
was given
from
fair shots. He kept
their point of view,
interrupting.
he was
Who thinks
antagonizing.
The fucking
His
the people
side.
on his side. The people on his side think that.
Yeah, so what? It didn't help him.
Oh, okay.
With these
Dude,
people though,
it
like
makes
they,
him look so dumb. Are you kidding? All
to
of
him,
this
to
shit that
them,
he's
it's like
doing.
she's peppering him with these questions,
Exactly. Yeah, I'm telling
because
you,
he
bro.
spent that entire time
No,
like,
I
oh,
get
you
that
talk
they
about
believe
hard,
that.
but
I get that they do, but there's no that doesn't make it. That doesn't help him. How does that help him,
oh
Teddy?
yeah, it doesn't help him. They think it does, but
Well,
it
they think it
doesn't
does,
help
but
him
I'm telling
beyond
you,
the base.
you're underestimating the craziness of these crackers. I'm telling you.
All right,
I'm telling you.
all right, Teddy. Is there a mute button? Can I mute
Uh,
you?
Yeah, fuck, I'll mute my fucking self, y'all.
All right, all right.
Yeah,
So anyway, my favorite part though is when now I fucking totally forgot, man.
oh my god,
You know,
Your
I
favorite
totally
part,
fucking
and then
forgot.
you forgot the
Favorite part about
Well,
part.
I'm
Trump's
really
favorite
high,
part.
really fucking high though.
your favorite part about Trump's farts.
Jump farce.
Oh, his fucking when he gave her the book when fucking Kaylee fucking gave Leslie Stahl that fucking gigantic book.
Book full of blank paper. It looked like.
Book full of blank paper. She opened it. It was just blank, and it was supposed to be his healthcare plan.
Yeah, it
Like,
looked
I
like one
don't
of those
get-
fancy dictionaries,
is-
you know, that
This
has
is
every word.
borderline. Like, I swear to God, this dude's gonna fucking pull off his face one day, and it's gonna be like Pauly Shore.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
would be Pauly Shore.
just fucking some ridiculous motherfucker that like nobody would think of,
Right?
you know?
Cheddar Wizard.
Right, like he's like, you know, just like, yeah, I got you all, yeah, snoogies, you know, or whatever the fuck he says. It's just so ridiculous, dude. Like, you didn't think she wasn't gonna open the fucking thing?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Why
pretty.
would you
right?
just and it was a gigantic book too. We're
Yeah.
talking thousands of pages.
Oh, it was a stack of
Yeah.
this thick.
Okay, so
ridiculous.
what was this health plan supposed to be for?
This
Him?
is supposed to be what his
This
plan
is
was to
his health
replace
plan.
Obamacare.
Yeah, exactly.
and
they
there
keep
was
saying
nothing
it.
on the
Nothing in it.
pages.
Yeah, nothing.
And when did this
It
happen?
was just
It was
blank.
just a hardbound book.
during
It
the
wa-
60 Minutes
During
interview.
the
It was at the
60
end.
minute-
Yeah.
What?
It was right after he
Yes.
left. He made her do it, his press secretary too.
Yeah.
How like shitty, like having to be like, well, all right, well, I'm gonna give her the
She's
fake
like
fucking
quoting, like he literally admitted, he goes, yeah, without social media, I wouldn't be here. He's admitting that that he was helped by social media, by people fucking to get him elected. And then he was like, she's like, can I quote you when you what you told me in 2016? She's like, we asked you why you call it the fake media, and he said, this is an actual quote. Well, if I call it the fake media, then it discredits you guys and nobody will believe you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knows what the fuck he's
Right,
doing.
he knows exactly what he's.
It's fucking ridiculous, man. People be like, oh, you're asking him hard questions. What?
Yeah. Why don't you ask me about ice cream? Biden goes and gets ice cream. Everybody wants to know. It's like all about fucking Biden and his ice cream. Jesus Christ.
God, Hillary's
4 more
email.
years. 4 more years.
Oh my god.
I
I'm
think
telling
8
you.
more years is the chant now, Teddy.
I mean, yeah.
Oh
They
god.
got they got the Supreme Court now. They got trust me, guys. It's
Yeah, it's gonna get shitty.
y'all finna see the full evilness of old white people.
Oh, we're white. We know the full evenness of white people.
Yeah, right.
We actually, we worship Satan
you
every night.
Realize what kind of temperament we have to have just to talk to you?
Just let you know.
We actually have to sacrifice.
Wow,
in order to be
goddamn.
white, you have to sacrifice a lamb before you get
I
into
feel like
bed
Ashtray's
every night.
been waiting for a reason to say that, and my joke was the perfect opportunity. He was like, I've been sitting on this shit for fucking years. Oh.
So yeah, Ashtray, you gonna run the show, or are we just gonna sit here?
All right. Trump's farce is done. Moving along to me. Shipageddon kind of goes along with Teddy getting his package in, what, 2 days?
He even put a bitch on the package.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it got there so fast.
Put a bitch on the
Shante.
package,
Right.
bro.
Probably got there with a little extra DNA on it.
Right?
So
Again, there is a light film on the picture.
the stupid news I watch in the morning is they've been running stories all week about Shipageddon. which is because everybody's going to be shopping online this holiday season and not going to the stores. That like the post office just going to fail. Like people will just, you're not likely to get your presents if you don't order them now. And like Mystic was saying earlier, it's just a fucking ploy to get people scared to go start buying now. Just to
Spend
keep
that
things
money.
moving. Yeah, spend that money.
Which, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, if you're smart enough, you can see that, you know. But if they have a sale on some fucking shit I need, you best believe I'm gonna fucking buy it.
Yeah.
I don't care if I'm contributing to the fucking bullshit.
Yeah, the thing is though,
20%
who knows?
off on socks,
if COVID keeps going, they could be like out of, or half the labor force. Who knows? And it could be a real ship again.
Oh, it's gonna be fucked.
Yep. That's what's my fuck. What you think?
The end of the world as we know it.
Teddy. People canceling Spotify.
Okay, so the other day in my Google feed, I see that people are canceling Spotify because of the Joe Rogan show. He had Alex Jones on, and then I see Oracle say something about it. So I was like, holy shit, I do watch Joe Rogan's show every now and then. This episode I think is like 3 hours long, and it is. I'm only an hour into it. I'm gonna watch all 3 hours because it is fucking awesome to see him try to wrangle in. He's like, whoa, okay, stop.
Right.
Give me a second. Oh,
yeah.
We're gonna.
You can't just say that about AT&T.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like you did.
Company.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's like, okay. Well, I like how he tells him how he stops, and I like that he's like people have a right to say whatever the fuck they want to say. They can.
Yeah.
If they get punched in the mouth for it, they can. But you people are not going to agree with you, so you cannot. For you to be able to say what you want to say, but then tell somebody you can't say that, you can't do that. I mean, let them have a clan rally, let them fucking whatever do. But I mean, they can do that. You can have your whole little shit too, but you cannot hinder somebody's free speech.
People are canceling Spotify because he interviewed him?
So Spotify is Joe Rogan's moving to
Yeah,
Spotify.
he moved. They paid him
like
fucking a lot of money, like $80 million to move.
Yeah.
And they say Spotify has said they're not gonna hinder who's on the show.
Well, they fucking shouldn't. That's like Bill Maher.
Exactly.
He has fucking Milo Yiannopoulos on.
That was why he
Steve Bannon. You know what I mean? Like they're on there for a fucking reason. They can make themselves look just as stupid as they can fucking make themselves look good. You know what I mean? Like let them talk. Whatever.
You have free speech.
But yeah, I mean the whole point of free speech in the First Amendment is that it's only
to be able to say things like ashtray's an asshole. You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Or
in my opinion,
a cunt.
Yeah.
And Mystic's an alright guy.
That's it.
Wait a second. That is fucking too far.
If you don't have to buy him food.
Okay. All right. Accepted.
All right, cool.
I'm my own food, man. Shit.
Yeah, that's some bullshit though, because that interview is a showcase. Nobody at the level of Joe Rogan's popularity is in the same league of being able to interview a guy and have a conversation with a guy like Alex Jones.
Alex Jones, yeah. I mean, it's
because he's wrangling him in the whole time, but it's still a fucking respectful conversation.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is because there are so many people on Xbox that you hop in the wrong party and you were talking to 7 Alex Joneses. All right, and it's like, okay, but I mean, where's it? But where are you getting it from? Just look it up, bro. Just look it up. It's everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Do your research.
I get that. I'm not. I don't. You're making a statement. I want you to tell me where to go.
The burden of proof lies with the prosecution.
It's
You guys ever watch any of those Alex Jones VHS tapes before?
I've seen it also like YouTube.
I remember my roommate one time. He brought home this VHS tape. He was like a machinist. He brought it home from work, and he's like, "Yeah, that I couldn't let anybody see me with this." We watch it. And it was like about fucking 9/11 or some shit.
Yeah, my dad. Some dude gave my dad one of those when he worked at he was a welder for a while in Marshfield. He like gave it to him. And my dad's like, "Hey, I'm gonna watch this." And he's like, "This dude's a fucking whack job, so this should be good." And we just sat there and laughed at it, dude, the whole fucking time. Just like, oh my god. It was like that fucking. What is that word that they use for it? Like the zeitgeist.
Oh yeah.
Like that shit. Fucking.
But yeah,
Fucking Germans.
Frogs are gay.
Well, it's cancel culture.
frogs are gay.
They tried to cancel Chomsky.
Yeah,
they
everybody's
try to
fucking
cancel
canceled.
everyone, man.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
They try to cancel
Fucking
everybody.
unplug from it all.
Dude, it's only gonna get worse. We're gonna form. So they're gonna form some super crazy religion where like one mistake and you die or some shit. It's
Handmaids. Yeah, fucking that shit's coming, bro.
Yeah.
make sure your passport is up. That's what
But I'm
saying.
white, so I mean.
Yeah, and Handmaid's Tale, I'll just be one of those dudes who carries a gun around and seems to have no other job.
Yeah.
All right, in all seriousness, go fuck yourself, Oregon, Wisconsin. That's our show. We're going to be here every Thursday night or Wednesday night at 10 p.m. Central. Make sure you join the conversation at theredeyereport.com or facebook.com/redeyereport. You can also twiddle us at Teddy doesn't know what the fuck he does with the twitter.com. Like a share,
I forgot. It's some other phone. Fuck
whatever. I'm
we'll
Ashtray.
I'm Oracle.
I missed it.
I'm always going last as I want to. Fuck y'all. I'm Teddy. You pieces of shit. Is that really a town in Wisconsin named Oregon?
Oregon, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not too
Oregon,
far
not
from,
Oregon.
from
Ashtray.
Madison, isn't it? Relatively close to Madison.
Yeah, it's like 25 minutes away from downtown, probably 20.
Downtown.
Downtown.
Downtown.